Welcome students. In this class we will study number system. We will study number system in the context of computer programming and computer systems in general. Till now we are familiar with decimal number system. What is decimal number system? Deci means 10, and that's why the base or radix of this number system is 10, and the digits that are there in this decimal number systems are 10, which are from 0 to 9. There are 10 digits in decimal number system. Decimal number system supports all the basic arithmetic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. In our daily life we deal with this type of number system. We count, we calculate using decimal number system. We humans use decimal number system, but computers, as we know, are electronic devices, and computer understand whether a voltage signal is present or not. This is represented using 0 and 1, where 0 signifies voltage signal is below certain threshold, say 5 volt, and 1 signifies voltage signal is above certain threshold, say 5 volt. Voltage signals above certain threshold correspond to 1, and voltage signals that are below 5 volts or a certain threshold signifies 0. Now to represent binary number system, to represent a number in decimal number system, example, we take an example of a number 786. Here 10 represents the base or radix, and 786 are the digits in the number system, which are 6 is at unit place, 8 is at tens place, and 7 is at hundredth place. Now how we can represent 786? How we calculate this 786? Face value, these are the face values and these are the place values. Face values are multiplied by the place values of the numbers. Decimal number system also contain fractions in addition to integral part. In addition to integral part, number systems may also contain fractional parts. How the place values are represented here: 10 raised power 0, 10 raised power 1, and 10 raised power 2. These are the unit, tens, and hundredth place. These fractional parts in the place value are represented by 10 raised power minus 1, 10 raised power minus 2, and so on. This is a notation. We will exploit these concepts to understand other number systems. Now the number systems which are of interest for us are binary number system, octal number system, and hexadecimal number system. What are the features of these number systems? Binary means 2. the base or radix here is 2, and the digits that are there in binary number systems are from 0 to 1 less than the base, that is 1. Means there are two digits in binary number system which are 0 and 1. In octal number system, oct means 8, and there are 8 digits. Base is 8 and digits are from 0 to 7. Last digit corresponds to 1 less than the base, 7. Means there are 8 digits in octal number system. Hexadecimal, hexa means 6 and deci means 10. Base of hexadecimal number system is 16, and the digits from 0 to 15. Last digit is 1 less than the base. Now the digits in hexadecimal number system are 15. We know in decimal number systems there are 10 digits from 0 to 9. We can have 10 digits same as that of decimal number system. Means 0 to 9 are same as decimal number system. But to represent numbers from 10 to 15, hexadecimal number system use a notation: A for 10, B for 11, C for 12, D for 13, E for 14, and F for 15. Next, binary number system. As we studied previously, binary number system means in this number system the base is 2. Means the place value, instead of writing 10 raised power 0, we write 2 raised power, and the digits are which are eligible here, the legible digits which may be present in the binary number system will be 0 and 1 only. Suppose we have a number 1 1 0 0 1 0 1. Suppose this is the binary number, only 0 and 1 can be present here. This is the base, and this is the place value: 2 raised power 0, 2 raised power 1, 2 raised power 2, 2 raised power 3, 2 raised power 4, 2 raised power 5, 2 raised power 6. Right. Now how to know which number correspond to this number in decimal? For this we multiply face value by place value. 1 2 raised power 6. 2 raised power 6 is 64 plus 32. 0 multiplied by anything is 0. We will not write anything. We will not write anything here. We will also not write anything here. 2 raised power 2 is 4. Then 2 raised power 0 is 1. Now 64 plus 32 plus 4 plus 1, which correspond to 6 4 10 11 1, which is 101 in decimal. Now binary number system can also contain fractional part in addition to integral part. We can have a number like this also in binary. This is a binary number system, and binary number system also supports arithmetic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Binary number system. Now how to convert decimal number system, a number which is there in the decimal number system to binary number system. Suppose we have 25. We want to convert 25 in decimal to binary number. What is the procedure for this conversion? What we will do, we will take the base or radix of this number to which we are going to convert our decimal number, and we will divide the number which is 25 here with this base, and we go on accumulating the remainders. Suppose on dividing 25 by 2 we get 1 as remainder. Dividing 12 by 2 we get 0 as remainder. Again we get 0 as remainder. Here we get, on dividing 3 by 2 we get 1 as remainder. On dividing 1 by 2 we get 1 as remainder. Now this represent digit at unit place, tens place, 100 place, 1000 place, 10,000 place. Now how to write a number? We know a raised power 0, a raised power 1, a raised power 2, a raised power 3, a raised power 4. We know this is the way to write any number in any of the number system, where a corresponds to the base, which is 2 here. We now how to get this binary number? We will write number in from the bottom up, which is 11001. This is the number. Now to convert this number, now to check whether we have get the correct answer in binary or not, what we will do, we will check our answer. 2 raised power 0, 2 raised power 1, 2 raised power 2, 2 raised power 3, 2 raised power 4. What we will do, we will multiply face value with place value to get the answer in decimal. 2 raised power 4 is 16, 2 raised power 3 is 8, then 0 0, this will produce 0 and 0, and then 1 raised power 2 raised power 0, 1, which is 25. From here we get 25, which we are converting in decimal. Now the number is 11001. Conversion from binary to decimal. Now to convert any number from binary to decimal, suppose we have this number 11101. How to convert this number in decimal? This is very simple. What we will do, base for binary is 2. We will multiply the face value. In order to convert any number system to binary, what we will do, we will multiply face value with place value and get the result. This is the simple procedure. What we will do, we will compute. You can also write 2 raised power 0, 2 raised power 1, 2 raised power 2, but I will write here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It also means 2 raised power 5. In order to compute, we multiply face value with place value, which is 2 raised power 5 here, plus 1 to 2 raised power 4, plus 1 into 2 raised power 3, plus 1 into 2 raised power 2, plus 0 into 2 raised power 1, plus 1 into 2 raised power 0. This is 32. This is 16, 8, 4. Whenever you get 0 in the face value, this means you don't have to add this, because face value is 0, you will get 0 as answer. Last, if 1 is present, anywhere you find 1, you have to add its place value in the answer, which is 32 plus 16 plus 8 plus 4 plus 1 from here. Now what is the answer? 32, 16, 8, 4, 1. 6, 2, 8, 8, 16, 16, 4, 20, 21, 1, 2. carry 5 and 6, 61. 61 is the required answer. Now in order to convert, okay, now till now we have computed binary number, decimal number from this given binary number, but we have considered only the integral part in this conversion. Now we will what is the numbers here? 111, 4 times 1 0 1, 4 times 1 0 1. Suppose we are giving this number, and we have to convert this number into decimal. Integral part answer will remain same, which is 61 in the previous case, 61. Now in order to compute decimal fractional part from this number, what we will do, we will substitute the place value here, which is 2 raised power minus 1 and 2 raised power minus 2. We will compute what we will do, we will compute the product of summation of product of face value and place value. What we will get, 1 into 2 raised power minus 1 plus 1 into 2 raised power minus 2, which is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4, which is 4, which is 3 by 4, which is 0.75, and answer would be 61.75, sorry, in decimal. I hope you understood. If you understood how to convert a given binary number to decimal, please convert this number, try this number 1011.10 to decimal. Firstly, convert this number and add this number. This is the integral part, this is the fractional part. Now octal to binary, hexadecimal, binary to decimal, decimal to binary. I have skipped some slides. Conversion from decimal to binary. In order to convert any number from decimal to binary, suppose we are given 35.75, and we have to convert this number to binary. Or suppose we have given this number 37.25 in decimal, we have to convert these two numbers in binary. For the integral part, what we will do, we have discussed this previously. What we will do, I am converting this number 37. Take 37, we have to go to binary and its base is 2. We will divide 37 by 2 and accumulate remainders. What is the remainder here? 1 remainder, 0 remainder, 1 remainder, 0 remainder, 0 remainder, and then 1 last. What is the answer? 100,101. 100,101. This is the answer for integral part. Integral part answer is, how to verify this answer? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This is 32, this is 4, this is 1, which is 36, 1, 37. Now in order to convert this fractional part to binary, what is the procedure? We will take the fractional part, which is 0.25. We will multiply this fractional part with the base, which is 2 here, and compute the answer, which is 0.5. We will find the integral part from here. Integral part, which is integral part here? 0. Now 0 will become our a of minus 1. or 2 raised power minus 1. 2 raised power minus 1. Now, in order to proceed further, we will take the fractional part from the answer, which is 0.5 here, go on multiply by 2 and compute the result, which is 1.0. Now here integral part is 1. Now our a of minus 2 or 2 raised power minus 2 will be 1. Now as our fractional part is 0, we can't proceed further. I will take up another example, 35.75. Decimal to binary. We are taking another example, 35.75. In order to convert 35.75 to binary, here we are computing 35. Now 35 would be 2 17 when divided by 22, 2 gives 1 as remainder. Now how to get this number 35. Fractional part would be integral part would be 1,000,000,11. This is 0 1 2 3 4 5. This is 32 plus 3, which is 35. But we are missing this fractional part. How to compute the fractional part in binary? Take the fractional part, which is 0.75, multiplied by the base, which is 2 here. Compute the answer. Now when 0.75 multiplied by 0.75, what we get? 1.5. Now the integral part would become a raised power minus 1. 2 raised power minus 1 would be 1. Integral part from here, we take the integral part from here, multiply again it by 2, get the answer, which is 1. 1.0. Now the integral part would become the answer, and as fractional part is 0, we can't proceed further. As we multiply 0.0 by 2, we will get 0, and 0 will keep on appearing forever. Now the answer of this is 1,000,011.11. This is the required answer for this number. Now octal number system. We have discussed the binary number system. We have discussed the conversion from decimal to binary, then from binary to decimal. We have considered this binary number system. Now for octal number system, why octal number system is needed at first place? Suppose we have a number 313. There is a huge number in binary for this. There is a large number for this, and it is difficult to remember this number. Computer programmer, when programming on computer using machine language or binary language, they find it difficult. Now they code binary numbers in octal. As all of us know, octal numbers are from 0 to 7, which is 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7, and code for each of the octal number in binary. When you suppose we take 7 as an example, 7 when divided by 1 2 1 1. How to represent 7 in binary is 111. Each of the number in octal is represented in binary by 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 double 0 1 0 1 1 1 0. This is the binary representation of octal numbers. Now if given a number, given any number 7 6 7 8 6, whether this is a valid octal number or not? No, this is not valid octal number because 8 cannot be present in octal number, right? In order to write a proper octal number, you must see only these digits can appear in any octal number, right? We can have this number, but we can't have this number because 8 cannot be present in the octal number. Now in order to convert the octal number to decimal, what we will do the addition of product of face value and place values, which is 7 raised power 0, 7 raised power 1, 7 raised power 2, which is 5 into 49 plus 6 into 7 plus 7 into 1, which would be you can compute this answer. This would be the answer in decimal. Now in order to convert decimal number system in order to convert a number in decimal to octal, what we will do, the procedure would be same as that was in case of binary. Suppose we have 567. What we will do, we will take the base and keep on dividing and accumulate the remainders. 5 8 76 0 76. What is the remainder here? 4 is the remainder. 4 again, 4 is the remainder. 1 is the remainder. Now in order to represent 567, which is in octal, we have to represent if 567 is given in binary, so decimal, how can we represent it in octal? It is 144 1440 in octal. This is the representation 1440. Similarly, you can compute, in order to compute decimal, we have to multiply we have to do the summation of product of face value and place value. This is the procedure. In order to convert decimal number to octal, you have to do the accumulation of remainders. You have to factorize the number and accumulate the remainders. This is the procedure in order to convert number in decimal, in order to convert a number in octal from decimal. These are two procedures. Conversion from octal to binary and vice versa. Octal, suppose we are given an octal number, we consider the same number 567 in octal. We have to represent this number in binary. What we will do, we will replace the codes for these in binary. We know 5 can be represented in binary by 101, 6 can be represented in binary by 110, 7 can be represented in binary by 111. This is the binary representation of 5 6. We can directly convert. You can also convert this to decimal first, then from decimal to binary. This is the direct conversion. As we all know, 5 can be represented in binary. As we have seen previously, 5 is represented in binary in 101. We have exploited this concept here and compute the number in binary. Now in order to reverse conversion, suppose we are given 567.36. This number we have to convert. What we will do, we will go on 101 110 111.3 0116. What is 6? This is a number in order to vice versa, in order to convert binary to octal, what we will do, we are given a binary number 11001101. This is a number in binary and we have to compute this number in octal. What we will do, we will group digits on both side of this decimal point. We will make group from this decimal point. Remember, this decimal point is important here. Make group of 3. Here we are only left with 2 digits. We will prefix this number with 0 and make the group. Now here one group is formed. Grouping is started from this decimal point. Then for this only one digit is here. We suffixed this digit with 2 additional zeros to form the group. Now 110 is 315.64. This is the required hexadecimal number. In this way you can convert binary number to hexadecimal number. Now octal to okay, hexadecimal number. We know hexadecimal numbers. Hexadecimal number base is 16 and digits are from 0 to 9 and A to F. Now to represent every number, we know no hexadecimal numbers can be represented in 4 bits in binary. Means 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 A B C D E and F. This is 10 11 12. How to write 12? 13. This is 14. This is 15. How I am calculating? I am adding this to 81. This is the place value. 2481 means there is 0 1 2 and 3. 8421. I am adding these in order to obtain these numbers. Hexadecimal. In order to convert a number from decimal to hexadecimal, we will again factorize and place value and face value. From hexadecimal to binary to hexadecimal, how to convert? Suppose I am given a number 1101 .1101010. Suppose I am given this number and this number is in binary. I have to convert this number in hexadecimal. In case of octal, we have made groups for 3 digits. Now in case of hexadecimal, we will start grouping from this decimal point and made group for 4 digits on either side. Here we are left with only one digit. We prefix this digit with 3 zeros, and here we are left with 2 digits. We suffixed this digit with these 2 digits with 2 additional zeros. Now what is this number? It is 1. This number 8 and 2 10, which is A. This is 5 point what is this number? 8 for 2. 8 for 2 is 14, which is E, and then again 8. This is the required hexadecimal number. In order to convert this hexadecimal number to binary, it is very simple. Now do reverse conversion. Reverse conversion is possible. 0001 A. We will replace this with this with this, with this with this, and this with this. This is now in order to in our syllabus there is only one operation on binary numbers, which is binary addition. In order to compute binary addition, we exploit the concepts of decimal addition. What is there in decimal addition? We have an augend and we have an addend. Suppose we are given 53 plus 27. 53, in this case 53 is augend and operation is addition, and 27 is addend. What we will do? We will compute this answer as sum of these two digits at unit place is greater than 9. We have placed 0 here and carry 1, then 7 1 8. We have computed in this in decimal. In order to compute any binary addition in binary, we use firstly memorize this as 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 0 is 1, 1 plus 1. As 1 plus 1 is 2, which is not permissible in binary, what we will do? We will start again by 0 and 1 is carry here. This is important. Suppose we are given augend as 1 1 0 1 1 0, and we have given addend as 0 0 1. What would be the answer? Utilize exploiting these formulas or any how to perform binary addition. 0 plus 1 would be 1, 1 plus 1 would be 0, and 1 carry. It is basically 2, but we don't have 2 in binary. We will put 0 here and give 1 carry. 1 plus 1 is 0 with 1 carry, and again 1, we have 1 and 1 carry. 0 1 carry, 0 1 carry, 0 and 1 carry. We'll write 1 here. This is the answer, and we can verify this number. This number is 0 1 2 3 4 and 5. What is this number? 32 plus 16 plus 32 plus 16 plus 4. 32 plus 16 plus 16 plus 4 plus 2. What is this number? 2 6 8 4 12 12 2 14 4 1 carry 4 1 5 54. This is 54, and what is this number? This is 15. 9 and 6 69. How to compute this number? 1 2 4 8 16 32 and 64. 64 plus 5 69. 69. This answer is valid. In this way you can perform binary addition. You can compute and binary addition. It's very easy utilizing these. Compute the binary addition for this number as an exercise and verify the answer. This is for you peoples, and I suggest you to do the exercise for binary conversion, hexadecimal conversion, and binary addition that is there in your book. I will also forward the chapter number